Toys, figure reviews, unboxings and rankings, random figure reviews, similar groupings of figures, and the occasional toy hunt. All right. YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another episode of this week's Toy Haul, episode 80. That's right, 80. And we're going to start out with pickups from one of our favorite stores from last Friday, right? Because we do these videos on Thursday nights, which is what we're doing now. Last Friday, made a trek to one of our favorite stores, Legends Video Games and More in Granby, Massachusetts. Went and saw Chris. And normally we've been on a physical media kick as of late, but he had 3 figures that I'd been looking for. They are all Monday Night Wars, all from the Build-A-Figure Charles Robinson wave. And we're going to start out with Badass Billy Gunn from Orlando, Florida. Height 6'3", weight 280, finish the famouser. Career highlights: Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion, Hall of Fame inductee. Raw, January 3rd, 2000. Oh, you didn't know? The New Age Outlaws started out the new year as the WWE Tag Team Champions of the world. And if you're not down with that, they have 2 words for you. Right, so we got Badass Billy Gunn. And Chris always has great deals, so always great to go see him. You can't get Badass Billy Gunn unless you get the Road Dogg, Jesse James. From the same line, from Marietta, Georgia, height 6'1", weight 241, finisher, pump handle slam, career highlights: Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion, Hall of Fame inductee, and the same catchphrase as we know. And then we also picked up from that same wave, Latino Heat, LWO version, Eddie Guerrero, right? So we're only missing the dog-faced gremlin Rick Steiner to build Charles Robinson. And I'd seen him in the wild before and passed, but now I wish I'd bought him. From El Paso, Texas, height 5'8", weight 220, finisher, the Frog Splash. Career highlights: WWE Champion, WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Hall of Fame inductee. Nitro, August 23rd, 1999. Viva la Raza! Eddie Guerrero was about to finish off Vampiro before the Insane Clown Posse made their way to the ring to interfere. So happy to add 3 figures from this Monday Night Wars wave. Now we just got to keep our eye out for Rick Steiner, and we'll be able to build Charles Robinson, Little Nate. And I had forgot this guy before, Clydesdale horse we picked up at a tag sale, yard sale for $2. Thought there's something I could do with him action figure wise. Obviously one of the Budweiser Clydesdales. Pretty good size horse, so might not work for a 6-inch figure now that I'm looking at it in comparison, but it was $2. All right, when we had arrived back from our trip out to Legends to see Chris, this was waiting on us. This is our Mattel Creations order. It had been back ordered a few weeks, but this is the Rock and Wrestling Connection. Cyndi Lauper, first time in the line. Rowdy Roddy Piper, who's looking a little bit weird. That face sculpt leaves a little to be desired. And Captain Lou Albano. I'm normally an out-of-box collector, but this setup is just too cool in the old school TV set. So it'll obviously remain in box, but we got the Rock and Wrestling Connection from Mattel Creations. All right, Sunday evening, I went to another one of my favorite stores, that's in Worcester, Massachusetts, and it had been a while since I've been there. But they had Ultra Street Fighter 2, Final Challengers T-Hawk from the Jada Toys line. I had this thing on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store, but it yet to arrive to my pile of loot, so we were able to pick this guy up in the wild at that sea and cancel our pre-order. And if you know me, I like to get 2 of these, one to keep in box and one to open. So I guess I could say I didn't actually cancel the pre-order after this one. I kept the Big Bad Toy Store pre-order, but we bought this one so we would have 2. My other pickup from that sea was this National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation by NECA Chainsaw Clark. Right. It doesn't look a great deal like Chevy Chase, if I'm being honest. I don't know if you can see that, but I didn't know these figures existed. Had never seen one. They said they had more, but the rest of them had sold. But I think this would have been the one I picked anyway. So we were able to pick up Chevy Chase in action. All right, Tuesday night, I went and saw the new Statham on a Boat movie, Mutiny. So I stopped by the Target in Marlborough, Massachusetts, and lo and behold, who did I find? Number 206 in the classified series, Malcolm Deep Six Willoughby. Once again, had him on pre-order from Hasbro Pulse. Says I wasn't going to get him till October 1st. No, sir, we'll take him now. Right, so here he is in action figure form. Also picked him up for my buddy, Toledo Jr., because he did the same. We both were able to cancel our pre-orders. So happy to add another member of the classified series from the wild. Also from Target, I saw this Predator Badlands Ultimate Deck in training armor, and I'm a sucker for a Predator, and I thought this movie was quite good. So we went ahead and picked up training armor Predator Badlands deck. And, you know, we could save a whopping 5% off with our Target card. So might as well. So we did. Swung by the Toy Vault in Solomon Pond Mall. Once again on Tuesday, pardon me. Before Mutiny. And saw this Boddicker from Trick or Treat Studios by Robocop. I just assumed he was an older figure. Couldn't pass him up at the price point they had him at. Looked him up later to find out that he just came out in July of this year, and I didn't even know it. So we already have Robocop with his chair, and we have Alex Murphy, so now we have Boddicker to add to our Robocop display. So that's pretty cool. And then we went to drop off the Deep Six to Toledo Jr., and he had found this guy in the wild a few days before, and he already had him for me. So this is Series 126, Penta. So we're happy to add Penta. Obviously from Mexico City, Mexico, height 5'11", weight 207, finisher the Penta Drive. Cero Miedo, Penta showed zero fear in the Raw ring on February 17th, 2025, defeating Pete Dunne, even with outside interference from Ludwig Kaiser. Right, so I'd probably be in on El Grande Americano from this line. I have Roxanne Perez from this series, but we're actually selling her to our buddy Jaybird 5696. Gonna move on from Roxanne. Just, she's not one of my favorites, so no reason to keep her, I don't think. All right, and finishing up this week's toy haul. Today, GameStop, it's near the end of the month. I had to use my $5 off coupon, so I stopped at GameStop in Auburn, Massachusetts on my way home from work. And what did we discover? We found another T-Hawk, so we were able to use our $5 off coupon on T-Hawk to get him at $30. So now we have one for in package and one to open. And I think my other T-Hawk is looking down. This one's looking more straight on. So this will probably be my in package one. And then we'll keep the other one out of package. But that's pickups from this week's Toy Haul, episode 80, Trolls Treasures. As always, I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace.